No, it's been incredible. We've had a great few days here. Been really well looked after and received by everybody. And to play in front of 50,000 tonight at a fantastic stadium like this, it was a great occasion for us. It's always a tough ask when it's your kind of second game in pre-season and the lads are finding their legs a little bit. But it was a really enjoyable night. Obviously, you always want to keep the score lower than it ended up. But in terms of the performance, there was a lot of positives for us in terms of the work the lads put in.
What were some of those positives that you learned from tonight?
First of all, the physical element of it, I thought we worked very hard, and we had to because Chelsea got so many technical players. And against a very good team, I thought we had chances. We just weren't clinical enough in that final third, which we're normally good at, but that will come. And it just showed the difference in levels where, I don't think our goalkeepers have had a save to make, but every time Chelsea had a shot, it ended up in the back of the net. So, and that's the difference in levels, that final third quality. So I think in terms of the shape of the team without the ball, I thought there was a real honesty about the performance, and we looked as though we could create something going the other way. Just that final touch, that final moment, didn't quite fall for us tonight. But listen, it's when you get beat 5-0 against anyone, there's always a tinge of disappointment because the last couple of goals have probably put an untrue reflection on the balance of the game. But in general, we're pleased with how we've worked tonight, and it's a great progression for us going into the next game in Los Angeles.
How valuable of an experience is this for your team from coming here, playing on the match, playing Chelsea? What does it do for this group?
Yeah, first of all, getting everybody together on a pre-season trip is great to bond the group. That they're already tight anyway after the experiences we've had. But playing a team of Chelsea's quality, they've spent hundreds of millions of pounds of building that squad together. Like I said in the press conference prior to the game, that it's a different side of the game you've got to show. At our level, we're going to dominate the ball more than like we did last year. But against Chelsea, you've got to be very structured and disciplined out possession. So it's a great lesson for us, and the lads can take a lot of positives from it. But also we'll look at in areas we can improve.
Back left here.
Yesterday during the open practice, you were one of the first people to come out and start talking with fans and interacting and signing autographs and everything. How much fun is it to be able to interact with a ton of fans from the U.S. who are trying to help spread the word and get soccer a lot more popular here in the States?
Yeah, no, it's the open training session was fantastic. It was a great chance to engage with all the supporters, both the Wrexham supporters and the Chelsea ones. And yeah, it's important to spread the word that it's a great game. It can be entertaining, and it can be a fantastic spectacle. But I think it showed today 50,000 people have turned up to see Chelsea, a team who were in the Champions League last year, which is obviously the elite competition in Europe, and ourselves who've created a good story. So yeah, no, it's been enjoyable, and all around the area we've interacted with the fans, and that's been a real pleasure.
Just as you looked around the stadium tonight, were you surprised at all about the amount of breadth that you saw?
Definitely, when we've been in the town over the last few days, the amount of people with Wrexham shirts on or Wrexham caps or something has blown us all away, really. And it's great to see, and we hope that all our supporters over here can continue following us in this journey at the next season.
Considering this is the first time an international soccer match has ever been at this stadium,
Yeah.
they just put the pitch down last week. What'd you make of the playing conditions?
Well, yeah, and obviously when we heard it was only been put down last week, I thought everybody was a little bit nervous, but it played incredibly well. I mean, they've got to give the ground staff and the technology so much credit for that, because for it to knit together so quickly, it was amazing. We all thought, is it going to cut up? But it wasn't. It was a fantastic playing surface. So credit to everybody involved. Hi.
Pochettino is first match in charge of Chelsea tonight. As a fellow manager, what did you make of the way his team played, and did you see what they were trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's a top class manager. He's managed at the highest level, and I'm sure he's going to get Chelsea back to where they should be, which is right at the top end of the English Premier League. And yeah, you could see what quality they had, not just some couple of the senior ones, a few of the youngsters who played, and there was an opportunity for them to to show him that they want to be part of Chelsea's season. But yeah, no, it was always interesting to come up against quality players at that level. We just said to our lads in the dressing room that if you do make a mistake, you get punished. And that's what they did to us tonight. Any slight mistake, they punished us with some really clinical play.
Right, Zach?
Going back to your time in town, have there been any specific places that you guys have visited that have resonated with you guys that really welcomed you?
A few pubs, a few bars. No, that's just the stuff. That's just the stuff. No, just no. We've been into the town and just got to know a lot of the people who live in the area, and that's been great. But at the university, that we've had a good tour around, looked at all the facilities, and had a great talk from Richard, who looks after all the facilities here, about the history of the university, which I think that was great for our lads to hear that, because obviously in England and Wales you don't have the kind of sporting facilities in our universities as you've got here. So I think the lads were shocked, well, we all were, when we saw the size and the stadiums, not just obviously this one, but the basketball arena and everything. It really is incredible, and I can see why so many top class athletes have come through this system.
And just what's the preview for the next coming days for you guys?
Yeah, well, we're flying tomorrow to Los Angeles, so rest day for the boys. But when we get there, we'll just do a recovery session and just regroup and look forward to the next game.
More questions from the room?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Cheers. Thank you.